Hey, how you doing? And welcome to Livewire's Buy, Hold, Sell. I'm analyse Selby, and today we're searching for value among some of the ASX's most oversold stocks. To do that, we're joined by Nathan Hughes from Perpetual and Ben Rundle from Hayborough Investment Partners. First up today, we have Tabcorp Holdings, which has seen its share price slide around 43% over the last 12 months. Ben, going to start with you today. Is it a buy, hold or sell?
Look, I think it's a buy. I might caveat by saying just wait for the result because there is result risk around it. But the reason I think it's a buy is backing the man. I think Gil McLachlan coming into the business, yes, he's getting paid a lot, but I think he's very concerned about his reputation as well. So I think he had a lot of options on the table. He's chosen this one. I think there's a bigger play here, and I think that backing someone like Gil will pay off for investors. So I think it's a buy.
Are you also backing the man? Is it a buy, hold or sell?
Look, I'm going to say it's a hold. I think the business has kind of struggled with going from monopoly many years ago to a very competitive environment, and they have a very strong competitor in Australia in Sportsbet, and so it makes it very hard for Tabcorp to retain and grow market share. However, I do acknowledge that valuation is far more attractive at these levels. The stock's been under a lot of pressure, so I think there's some valuation support there.
Okay, next up today, we have Mineral Resources, which has seen its share price slide in the face of weakening commodity prices. Next one for you, Nathan. Is it a buy, hold or sell?
It's a sell, and that's no reflection on the management team and what Chris Ellison's achieved over his tenure at Mineral Resources. However, look, weakening commodity prices with some higher cost assets and a bad balance sheet just mean there's a little bit too much risk there for us.
Its share price has fallen around 26% over the last 12 months. Over to you, Ben. Is it a buy, hold or sell?
Look, I'm going to stick my neck out and call it a buy. I acknowledge the balance sheet is a little bit scary, but I think if you look at Chris Ellison's track record of capital allocation over many years, it gives me confidence that he knows what he's doing. They've been through a heavy investment period, which is the reason for that increased debt balance. So look, it's trading on the commodity prices of lithium and iron ore coming off. I don't know where that bottoms out, but I think if you're taking a 3-year view like we try to do, then the current share price will look pretty attractive.
Okay, next up today, we have Hansen Technologies, which provides software and services to the energy, water and communications industries. Ben, is it a buy, hold or sell?
Hansen's a buy for me. The stock has come under pressure on the back of a power cloud acquisition, it was an acquisition that was actually loss-making, but if you go back and look at the history of Hansen, they have a lot of experience in taking cost out of these businesses. And from the industry work that we've done, it appears that power cloud is quite a good business. So I think that they'll turn that around and make it a success. And so I think Hansen's a buy.
Okay, its share price has fallen around 19% over the last 12 months. Are you seeing value there, Nathan? Is it a buy, hold or sell?
Look, I agree with Ben wholeheartedly. We think it's a buy. What we liked about the power cloud acquisition was actually quite small in the context of the broader Hansen group, but should it pay off, could create a lot of value. So to Ben's comment, we think it was quite a sensible acquisition. The rest of the business is tracking along okay. It's got a lot of sticky recurring revenues, very sticky customer base and a pristine balance sheet, so it's a buy.
Okay, we asked our guests to dig for value today. We want a stock that has been oversold by the market, but they think is a buy. Nathan, what have you brought for us?
So I bought Reliance Worldwide, a little bit of risk in reporting season. But look, the reason I think it's a buy is there is a lot of negativity around this stock. So things like the American R&R, replacement renovation cycle, weakness in the UK economy and weakness in Australian housing starts. There's a lot of negativity reflected in the share price. But we think that's more than compensated for in the valuation. We also think they'll get some tailwinds in the outer years from falling copper and zinc prices as well. So a bit of COGS relief there. Excellent management team, balance sheet's in good shape, and it's trading at about 15 times forward earnings. We think that's really good value.
Okay, Ben, which stock do you think has been oversold by the market and is a buy today?
I think Beacon. So similar dynamics, they're facing a fairly cyclical industry, and you tend to find that the share price moves around a lot more than the earnings do. So typically when you see a high quality company like Beacon come back, I think the shares were $3.20 only a few months ago and they've come back into sort of the low twos. So I think those opportunities are great ones to pick up high quality businesses. So Beacon is my buy.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Buy, Hold, Sell as much as I did. If you did, why not give it a like? Remember to subscribe to our YouTube and podcast channels. We're adding so much great content just like this every single week.